How to create a dashboard in Jira for your team. Hey everyone and welcome, I hope you're all doing great. We're going to be creating a custom dashboard for our team in Jira and I'm going to take you through it step by step. So let's just go ahead and get started. Now for this, I just created this new account with Jira just to show you from the basics and exactly what you need to do from the start. So the first thing is that you must be obviously a little bit familiar with the layout of Jira and how it actually works. And here we have the different projects that we have, also the different lists and so on. But this is not important. The two important things that we need to keep an eye out for is the Teams tab over here and also the Dashboards tab over here as well. So these are going to be very important because we want to create a dashboard for our team. Now, obviously, you need to have permissions to be able to create a dashboard and a team. So if you were just invited and you can't really make these types of changes, then unfortunately you don't have the power to do so, and you can't. If you are the one who kickstarted Jira and you invited other people, in this case, you can feel free to create dashboards and teams, or if you have permission. Now to get started, we will start with the teams. So in here, you can obviously feel free to create teams that are going to, be more like groups of people in a specific team. And this team you can do a lot with, including create dashboards for. So I'm actually going to go ahead and create a team. And to do so, you basically just want to click on teams. You can either click on the plus icon here or just click on it. And then from here, if you go to the top corner from the right, you'll find create a team. So basically this is where you need to click create team, and then you would want to go ahead and give it a name. So I'm just going to name it team A, for example, and then you will need to add people to be invited to this specific team. Now obviously before you add people to the team, you will need to actually add people to Jira itself, otherwise you won't be able to do so because who is there to add. So I believe I can actually create a team with me only in it. If not, I will need to add some people and move on. And then here we can also set up the membership controls, so anyone can join this team without approval or not. Obviously, I'm just going to keep it off. And usually it's going to be the case where you just keep this off to make it private. And then you can click on create a team. Okay, so once you create a team, now you can actually see all about it and you can access the team from here. If you just click on teams, you should be able to see it underneath your teams. I just need to refresh in order to show it up. It did take a little bit of time, but now it actually shows up under your teams. And now you can feel free to access it at any time by clicking on team A. And in here, you are going to be seeing a lot of the details about the team. So team activity. So anyone who does anything from this team is going, the activity that they do, as long as they are in the actual team, is going to show up in the team activity. You're going to see the different members that are available. You're going to see the different agents that are available that you assign them to become agents, and also more things here about the team. If you want to add more people, you can also feel free to do so from here. And if you want to read more about specific members or, do specific tasks or not tasks, actions against them or, with a specific member, then you can also access it from here. You can also click on this little three dots icon and you'll be able to delete the team or go to team settings and give it a description if you want to, or change the membership controls setting that we just talked about. Now that we have our team, and obviously you can feel free to adjust more things to it, for example, the header, image, and so on, but this is all not really important right now. Now we want to create a dashboard, which is going to be specific for this team, which is team A. So to do so, we want to go to the dashboards menu. And here, if you click on the dashboards menu, we can click on default dashboards, or we can click on, default dashboard is a dashboard that Jira, they actually give you by default. And if you have any more dashboards, it's also going to show up in here. But if you click on view all dashboards, this is going to show you the list of the different dashboards that you have. And you'll be able to create a new one from the top right corner, which is pretty much what we need to do. So click on create a dashboard. And then we are going to be prompted to fill in some information about the dashboard that we want to create. But before we continue with the creation of a dashboard, I just noticed that there is something that we missed, which is completely important, like very important, otherwise it's going to be a little bit off, which is going to be creating a group. Now, Teams is not going to do the function where you can create a dashboard and select a specific team. You will need to create a group in order to do so. And then you can add the same team members into that group, and it's going to work exactly the same way. So to do so, you just need to click on settings from the top right. And then once you click on settings, you want to scroll down, and then you should be able to see user management. So this is the thing that you need to click on. So click on user management. My voice is gone. So in here, you can feel free to go to the user section and add your team members and so on. But we need to actually group the team members that we just added. And to do so, you want to go to the left panel here. You'll be able to see users, groups, and managed accounts. So click on groups here. Now in the groups, you're going to find a few different groups here that are created by default. But we want to create a new group, which is going to pretty much include all the team members that we added for team A. So to do so, you just want to click on create group from the top right. And then we need to fill in some information, for example, the group name. So we can just do group, you guessed it, A. And then we can add some people to that group. For the time being, I'm just going to add myself because that's the only person that exists in my team. But if you had more, then obviously you'd want to search for the people, the exact same people that you added to team A, or, you know, the team that we just created from the beginning. And then you can also feel free to add a group description. So I'm just going to do something like this is the best group ever. But obviously type something that is more realistic for your case, and then click on create group. Then you can obviously, access the group, and it's going to also show you more information about it. You can see how many group members there are, how many product access you have, and also more things like the different information about each specific individual. So last active status, actions, and so on. So this is not really important. What we need to do now is just go to the actual dashboard screen now, so you can safely exit out of here and go back to the default Jira dashboard. And now again, you just need to click on dashboards and click on view all dashboards. And then we want to click on create dashboard. But let's just restart just in case, because Jira sometimes takes a little bit of time before things set up completely. So hopefully now it is, done. So let's click on create dashboard from the top right. And like I said, there's going to be some information that we need to fill in. For example, the name of the dashboard. So I'm just going to do team A dashboard, like so. And then you would want to add a description. So again, you can just feel free to add whatever you want, as long as it actually describes what's going on in this dashboard. So dashboard for team A. Then we have two different elements here, viewers and editors. And you would want to set up the different people who are going to be able to view it, and the different people that are also going to have the access to edit the actual dashboard. So in order to add viewers or editors, you want to first identify who you want to add and then click on the add button. So basically you want to click on this and select group, because we just created a group and it's going to be a lot easier this way. So we can just click on group, click on select group, and obviously go for the group that we just created. It should, it should state the name, and then click on add once you do that. And now you can actually see we have the viewers, group A is among them. If you want to add another group, you can also feel free to select that group and click on add. And now it's also going to be added in here. But I'm just going to go ahead and leave this out and just leave group A as the viewers. Now, same goes for the editors. You just want to click on this, select group, again select the group that we just created, which is group A, and click on add. And much like the viewers tab, if you want to add more people, and by the way, this is now set to private because as long as they are editors, they obviously are going to be also viewers. So it's the same thing pretty much. But you can also feel free to add more editors, for example, by clicking on another one, click on add. And again, you can feel free to do so like this. Now I'm just going to exit out of here. And by the way, not only groups, but you can add like individual users or even by project. So anyone who is included in a specific project can be added to this. But for the time being, we want it to be for a team. So we can just select the group A, add, and we're good to go. Click on save. And now we have an empty dashboard for team A. So you can actually see team A's dashboard, which is the name that we just gave it. And now we want to fully customize this to our liking. And to do so, it's actually very simple. You are going to go to the add a gadget to the right side here. It's going to open up here for you. If it's closed, you can really simply open it up by clicking on add gadget from here. And here you can find all the different gadgets that you want. For example, if you want charts, you can filter to charts here, and you're going to find many different charts to go with. For example, let's just go for the first one at the top here, average age chart, for example. Click on add, and it's actually going to be added in here. And any element or a gadget that you want to add, it's pretty much going to have different settings that you need to set up first before it actually shows up. So for example, the project or saved filters here, in this case, you would want to give it a project. So we can, what's the name of the project that I have again? I think it was test project. Yeah, it's this one. So I'm just going to select this one, and then we can just go ahead and also do more things here, you know, with when it comes to settings. Now each setting is going to be different for the different types of gadget. For example, if we go to all and select activity stream this time, click on add. Okay, so there we go, we have activity stream. This is pretty much just going to generate the whole activity stream, so I'm just actually going to delete it because it's going to take a lot of space and I don't want that right now. And then we can do assigned to me, for example, and it's going to, you know, pop up over here. And again, you're going to have some settings to set up before you click on save, and it's actually going to show up here for you. And then we also can feel free to add as many as we want, but then we can click on change layout and also change how it actually looks like so. And also do more actions, for example, refresh, maximize, minimize, and so on. So you have a lot to work with and a lot to set up. So take your time with it and make sure you set up the dashboard accordingly to whatever you want. And if you want to move things, elements, for example, you want assigned to me is below the age chart. You can see these 6 dots here, like next to it. You can just drag it and drop it underneath. It's going to work like that. And again, you can just feel free to change layout if you want to. So you can grab this and put it to the right of the other one, and it's going to be more like this. So yeah, this is pretty much how to create a dashboard for your team on Jira or in Jira. So hopefully you found this video to be helpful, and thanks for watching.